If there's one place on Earth where time doesn't actually exist, it would be an airport. I mean, think about it. You have people flying in and out from all different time zones and cities, so by the time you get to the airport, it doesn't even matter. But that had me thinking, because why then do they close most stores and restaurants after the midnight hours? In fact, TSA at most major airports closes between 12 and 3 o'clock. Well, to get to the bottom of this, I booked the last possible flight at multiple airports, and I will be missing my flight so I could stay in these airports after the midnight hours to see what the heck is going on. We obviously have a lot to get to though, so make sure to grab your popcorn and let's do this. Okay guys, as you can see, it is 12:13 at night, so it is officially past midnight, and we are at JFK Airport in New York. I booked a flight at 6 a.m., which means I'm technically allowed to enter the airport because you need to have a same-day boarding pass to get through. We're at Terminal 4. It's actually one of the only terminals at any airport in the entire country that has 24/7 security, because most of the time if you get to an airport at midnight, they're going to tell you to wait until 3, 4 o'clock in order to go through. But we are able to go through because luckily JFK, like I said, is one of a few airports in the entire country that lets you go through at midnight. So let's go inside right now. I'm really curious to see how many people are inside at this time, because right now by the looks of things, I mean, there's like a single agent over there at Delta. All these self-serve kiosks are completely empty, and just generally there's probably less than like 12 people in this airport, which for a major international hub like JFK, you never see. So let's go inside and see what's happening. TSA is right there, so we're gonna have to drop the camera. We'll pick things back up once we get past security. But I'm really excited to see what's even open and just like if there's anybody here, because by the looks of things, I don't think anybody's gonna be here. We're probably gonna be the only people here. All right, so we just cleared security. Michael actually had to get detained. He was like pat down extra thoroughly. We're officially through, so we're gonna see what things look like after midnight at the JFK airport. My first thing is I wanna see if any of the lounges are open. So we're next to the Sapphire Lounge for Chase. I should be able to get in because I am a Chase Sapphire holder, but let's see if it's even open, because I feel like they close around like 11, 12 o'clock. But the moment of truth here. Unfortunately closed. And it says their hours right here, 5 to 11. So if you do happen to go to the airport at midnight, you probably can't access any clubs, because I'm assuming that's gonna be the case for every single club we see today. It's the same for Amex as well, except 10 p.m. So we're heading to all gates now. My guess is there's gonna be a few restaurants open, right? It's an airport, time doesn't exist here. So you would think that after midnight, there's probably like 20% of stores open, that's my guess. I mean, at the very least, I'm expecting to see like a fast food restaurant, like a McDonald's or something open, but who knows? This is the Delta terminal, so it's one of the nicer terminals at JFK, so I'm assuming there's something premium open. Maybe we'll even see some cool vending machines. Your guess is as good as mine. So initial reaction is my voice is echoing because of how few people there are. I mean, I do see a group of 5 people right here, but we're starting to see the sleepers, which you don't really see too often. So over there, you'll see like 6 different people sleeping. I guess it's their bedtime. So right now it's probably like 12:30, yep, right on the dot. And people, I guess, are going to bed because they may have early flights. They may even be on our 6 a.m. flight, which we will be missing conveniently. Maybe they're getting some shut-eye so they can hit their flight. So our first friend of the night that we see is our giant Lego friend. Is this real Legos? Wow, this is made of real Legos. So I guess he's, what, a pilot or something? What's he supposed to be dressed as? Throwing a paper airplane? That's really cute. I wonder if that means there's a Lego store nearby. Looks like there is. There's no way it's open. That'd be fun if it was. All right, as I'm walking by, I noticed some red stain on the ground that may or may not be blood. I don't know what happens here at midnight. Apparently some bad things. All right, so my goal is to go in a couple of stores that are open because there's not many people in this terminal, despite it being, again, one of the largest international terminals, but everything seems to be shut. Can't get your coffee, can't get your pizza, but maybe you can get your Legos because that's the only indication of life, that sign that we just saw. Well, 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 look what we found here. A McDonald's, the most lively spot in this entire terminal at 12:30, of course, is the McDonald's. I don't think you could sit inside. It looks like the actual store is closed, but you can get a Big Mac and fries if you wanted to by waiting on that line right there. I might get hungry as this goes on because we have to walk the entire terminal, which is pretty big. So if I'm still hungry going back, and if the line is shortened, I didn't expect there to be 10 people. There's about like 25 total people in the terminal, and 12 of them are right there. And right next to the McDonald's, of course, is a Starbucks. Why are there so many people in this area? Look at all these NPCs. So it looks like all these people got delayed because there's currently like a nor'easter that's happening in New Jersey and New York. So I think because of that, there's a lot of delays. So people were supposed to fly out a couple of hours ago. But what are the odds? Like we come to the airport hoping to get nobody here, and then it ends up being like as packed as midday. All right, so there's a duty-free shop that's open in this wing, and it's not just alcohol this time. You wanna get some Halloween candy? For the low price of $40, you can get a party pack of Hershey Kisses. Oh, these are cute. Take a guess. Right now, take a guess how much this is. It is handcrafted. It's very cute. What do you think? You have 3 seconds to guess. 3, 2, 1. If you said $32, you'd be correct. You could get this off Amazon or a claw machine for less than $5. I do like this. I think this is a cute design though. Michael just noted that they have some like Instagram brands here in the airport. So this one is Camp Snap. I guess people want to buy like disposable cameras before they go on their flights and they could just take some raw photos. Screen-free digital camera. It's a very like open concept bodega here. One second you're walking in the aisle, the next you're confronted with magnets. Netflix popcorn? What are these brands? I guess like if you can't get into major retailers, you just go into airport retailers. All right, this is more like it. So once you get past those 5 main gates, it starts to get pretty dead. So over here, I don't know, there's like 8 total people just sitting down. Looks like you can buy a SIM card here, among other things like earbuds, USB-C cables. So our first vending machine is just a SIM card vending machine, which is, I guess, interesting. It's cool that you could connect to the world just through a vending machine here. I wonder if people actually still use these. Oh, this gate is dead. Here's the Delta Sky Club. Of course, this is closed as well. It looks like they go till 10:30. Very futuristic on the inside there. All right, so I was gonna take a nap over there, but it looks like I'm beat. It looks like somebody else got there first. I guess I'll have to find another spot. All right, so this is open, but there's seemingly no attendant. Wow, I think this is entirely self-serve. The level of trust at an airport must be sky high. Stuff is so expensive. Let me see something pretty normal, like a candy. I want to see what it goes for. All right, M&Ms, don't guess. I'm gonna show it to you, and you tell me what you think this costs. Ready for it? Standard bag of peanut M&Ms. 3, 2, 1. If you said $5, you're right. $5? Everyone says, and even myself, that Nerd Clusters are their premier candy. But if you really know ball, you know that these Fruit Gushers are the #1 candy of all time. It's crazy because they used to not be classified as candy. They were always just like a fruit snack that you would have in your lunch. The only candy worth $6 even. There's way more people than I thought here. There's another person sleeping. Let's check out the other wing. All right, so we found a hidden wing where there's even more gates. Oh, what is this? So it's an airplane made out of like hangers and plastics. Oh, that's cool. Shout out to Earth. If you live there, you're lucky. All right, this looks pretty barren and desolate. Not many folk around here. We gotta bring back the word folk, a good old folk. Oh, what is this? Look at these cool vending machines here. Farmer's Fridge? I've never seen this before. Barbecue chicken chopped salad. Wait, it was like a collaboration item with California Pizza Kitchen. Wait, it's kind of blowing my mind. How is there like fresh vegetables in a vending machine? They must be coming in every single day just swapping out fresh spinach and stuff. I think I have to buy one of these. This is actually really cool. All right, I don't know which one I'm gonna get, so I'm going to wait to be sold by one of these adverts right here. 49 grams of protein in a single one. Oh, all right, let's go to the high protein. Only one left. All right, it feels like this is the most popular one, so I should be getting this. Let's add it in. $14.69, like that's as good as you're gonna get. A normal salad is like 15 bucks anywhere you go. You could even buy just grilled chicken. Why not? All right, so I'm gonna buy this, and I'm really interested in the quality of what I get here. Oh, that's a hefty, is that a glass jar? If it's glass, I'm not even sure I could bring glass on here. No, it's plastic. There's my grilled chicken. All right, and then just like that, we have our Farmer's Fridge salad and our grilled chicken. I'm guessing they give me a fork or a spoon because otherwise I'm out of luck. Oh, I was gonna answer it. It said like, how did you hear of us? Whenever you see how did you hear of us, always say YouTube. It helps me, it helps everybody. All right, let's check this out. Then this vending machine over here, we got some interesting snacks. Dipsy Doodles, I think I've heard of those. And then I've never seen these. I think I'm gonna get these. Arizona fruit snacks. So like those 99-cent Arizona iced tea cans, I guess they make fruit snacks now too. In addition to that, if you're like a psychopath, you could purchase oatmeal raisin apple cookies from Sunmade. The demo for that must be 75 plus. Oh, here's the forks. That's a cool like area to have the forks, I guess. Okay. All right, here we go. It'd be tragic if it just gets stuck. Nice. All right, I'm loaded up with some airport-specific snacks and food. Let's dig in. All right, so first up is the Mediterranean chicken protein bowl with couscous, cucumber salad, hummus, and creamy cilantro. There's no way this thing is fresh. Smells good. This is the dressing, I suppose. And then there's hummus here. And now I'm gonna pull out just exactly what I'm looking at. Doesn't look too fresh, honestly. Just to show I'm not cherry picking either. This is your average grab here. I mean, still, I guess, impressive given that it's a vending machine, but I guess I have to mix this up now and then eat it from there. So a little bit of manual labor, which is, I guess, to be expected out of a vending machine. It's fun. It's definitely like a good time, you know? Like if you have an hour to kill at the airport, you're gonna spend an hour putting this together. It's stimulating for the brain. Okay, so this is what the bottom looks like. The couscous, the sweet potato, the chicken. This is going raw right here for a quick bite. I'm not gonna put any of the dressing on. I'm trying to cut right now. It's not good. But I like what they're doing. I like how unique it is. I like how they're not just serving slop to people in the airport. They're trying to make them healthy. Maybe because it's the end of the day. What is the best by date on this? 10/17/2025. What is today's date? October 13th. All right, hold on. It's crazy if they think this could stay there for another 4 days, because this salad would be completely spoiled at that point. Because even right now, I think it's pushing it. I think I'm very close to like the limit of expired food, but the 17th is absurd. I'm gonna give one more bite because I am a little bit hungry, and we'll see if anything changes this time. Oh no, something definitely changed. No more eating for me. I'm like a baby. I'm filling every time I put something in my mouth. All right, and then time for the fruit snacks here. I've never seen these before. I just told you Gushers were the GOAT, and this thing looks really sad compared to a Gusher. I thought it was gonna be like an assortment, but I guess it's just a single flavor, which I'm not even sure they tell me what it is. Mixed fruit. Okay, there's nothing mixed about this. All the colors are the same inside there. It's really hard to mess up a fruit snack, but they somehow did. All right, so Michael is gonna walk normally. We're both gonna walk at the same exact pace, but I'm gonna be using this thing, and then he is going to just be walking normally alongside. And we're gonna see if I'm like 2x faster, 3x faster. So we're gonna start the time in 3, 2, 1, go. Just normal. I think it'll be 2x. Oh, maybe 3x. And I'm walking normally. I didn't have the stopwatch going, but I think it was probably 2x faster. I was probably somewhere like 20 seconds and you were maybe 40. That could be wrong. Maybe I was 15, you were 30. I'm really curious where this activity is coming from because there's a few people in this side that are just coming out. So there must be a flight that just came in or something, but otherwise really empty. Me and Michael were just saying, it's kind of cool being in an airport when you don't have a flight because it just feels like a mall. You're just walking around stress-free. I mean, we bought flights, so it's gonna cost you a couple $100 to do it, but it's kind of like a luxury shopping experience. Oh, this is a dead wing. Look at that. Handful of people. I want to find a good sleeping spot. So if you were in an airport after midnight, where would you sleep? I don't think I'd go on the floor. I'd probably just like find like a really cool looking seat. Oh, look, a Shake Shack. They should have these on sidewalks in cities. Imagine how efficient it would be to have these walking pads so then people can 2x their speed if you're going to work or something. And then imagine you're also speed walking on top of it. It's like you're effectively sprinting. These things are so OP. I never understood why they're not in more places. It's airports and then bus. You don't see them in malls. You don't see them in major cities. They're literally nowhere besides here. Look at that. I'm walking pretty fast too. Oh no, we got more Farmers fridges. We have 2 back-to-back Farmers fridges. Are you kidding me? And both of them are unavailable. Okay, that's cool. We will be restocking with fresh food soon. Thank God. I don't know why there's 2 next to each other and also why there's 2 ATMs next to each other. Something's weird here. We got airport sushi here, bento sushi. What do you think's better, airport sushi or gas station sushi? I think airport. Buffalo Wild Wings? Wait, can I legitimately order here? Touch the screen to begin. Am I actually able to order right now? I mean, the TVs are on and everything. I think I could maybe order something. Let me try to order some wings. 10 boneless wings. Sauce, hot, medium, blue cheese dressing with celery. No, review the order. No, I'm not an employee. Government name. Follow the instructions. Am I about to lose my money? There's no way this is open.
Really want to get scammed by
All right, so I officially ordered from the kiosk 10 boneless wing. It's closed. All right, I'm going to circle back. I'm gonna give about like 20 minutes and hopefully my wings are ready for me. Otherwise, I mean, I just donated $22 to Buffalo Wild Wings at JFK Terminal 4. If you're seeing this and you work at the Buffalo Wild Wings, you owe me. Either now or hit me up because there's no way I just did that because I don't see a soul in here. All right, so right across from the Buffalo Wild Wings is a Starbucks. So I'm gonna see if I could order something. I'm not sure though. I don't know if it's also like open but closed. I'll just get something decaf perhaps. Let's see what we can get here. Hopefully I'm just not like a fool again, just waiting. I don't think anyone's working. I just got finessed twice. Buffalo Wild Wings, Starbucks. Between the time lost and the money lost. Again, if you work at any of those 2 establishments, please hit me up. My phone number is and we can work something out. All right, just to interject, I went back to check my credit card statement and I was 100% charged. That's $22 down the drain, just lost. That's almost as bad as like not keeping your money in a high yield savings account. Like as a former finance guy, it always pains me to see people keeping their money in a normal savings account earning like a 0.4% APY when they could be keeping it in Chime's high yield savings account earning a 3.5% APY, which is over 8 times the national average. And I actually partnered with Chime to break this down for you guys. And I'm sure you've heard of Chime. They're the #1 most loved banking
saving app. But honestly, everybody should have a high yield savings account as a means so you can save for certain goals, whether it's a 3 to 6 month emergency fund, an upcoming vacation, or a wedding like I have coming up next year. But let's break this down. So in real terms, if you had $5,000 just sitting in a regular savings account earning the national average, you'd earn up to $20 in interest in a year. Whereas if you were to use Chime's high yield savings account, you'd make up to $175 in interest. That's enough for new headphones or a pair of shoes. And to extrapolate to higher balances, and you can be saving for mini getaways and larger purchases. No monthly fees, no minimum balances, so you can keep more of your money. And you can access it at any time. So it's just your money earning money. And signing up just takes a few minutes. And here's the best part. You can get up to a $350 bonus with a new Chime account. Millions already bank fee-free with Chime, so make sure to click the link in the description or the QR code right here so you can get started. All right, let's get back to it.
Okay, so we're heading to the other side of the terminal right now. So we just checked out Wing A, now we're going to Wing B. Still looking for this the Lego store is closed. Oh, I feel so misled. Please let me in. Oh, it looks so cool in there too. Oh, they even have like an Empire State Building Lego set. That was legit the one thing I was looking forward to, because upon entering, they're like, oh, Lego store this way, Lego store this way. We get here, closed. At midnight, nobody's even at the help desk, so if you really need help, who are you gonna call? I have a feeling this side is going to be significantly less active, just a gut feeling. I just don't see anybody walking this way. Everybody's walking towards us, which means that there's no activity happening there. Here's another lounge right here, the Delta One Lounge. Also closed. It smells good there. It smells like a 5-star hotel. You just walk in, you just get the scent of like rich, what does that smell? Probably like lavender. Oh, they actually have massages here. They're not open, so if you have a late night flight, you can't get a massage. Otherwise though, that'd be nice to hit. All right, rare sight, the Zamboni is here. The guy cleaning the floors, you never see that during the day. That is like a specific late night find. I have a good feeling about this side of the terminal. Bro, what is this? A Build-A-Bear vending machine? Are you serious? No, it's out of service. We're very sorry for the inconvenience. Our automated teddy machine is currently not available. This is the one thing I genuinely wanted to purchase. I'm a big Build-A-Bear fan. I love it. And now I can't even get it. Maybe there's like a spare one that's fell. Please, 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 please. I want that bunny so badly. Oh my gosh, that is so disappointing. That is crazy that they have a Build-A-Bear vending machine. I've never seen this before. I don't even know like how this would work. I guess they just clothe the bear and then spit it out to you. But then what do they have here? A Burt's Bees. This is even hyper specific as well. So if you need to get chapstick or any sort of lotion, you can get it in here. And then moving on here, Bose headphones. Aren't these like $300? And then over here, oh, I thought this was Target. You can get AirPods. Are those the new AirPods? I think those are the brand new AirPods. And Beats. Wow, I've never seen an Apple vending machine. So we have an Apple by Beats vending machine where you can get the brand new AirPods and then Beats Studio Pro, which are also like $500. And then what's this? Brookstone. So then just more of the same. I guess it's just competitors of just headphones and stuff like that. What is the most expensive item you can get in the vending machine here? I'm guessing it's the Beats. $469, so $470 for the Studio Pro Blacks. Looks to be the most expensive thing you can get in a vending machine. The most expensive thing I've ever seen in a vending machine.
Don't fly Delta. These guys are countries.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Now big Delta fans here. We are in the Delta hub. I think it's because the flight was probably canceled, so a couple disgruntled passengers there. All right, we are entering another corridor here. This is another section for gates. Really empty. Like, I don't see anybody here. Maybe at the very end you see a person or two, but even over here, no gate agents or anything. It's like we have the whole place to ourselves. They really need to make more areas to sleep and to lounge, because right now you just have these like fixed seats. How are you supposed to get comfortable? It's like you sit on these seats only to go onto worse seats when you get onto the plane. It's like they want you to be uncomfortable the whole time at airports. What's the science behind that? So you could get up, walk around, and like spend money? Maybe. Okay, so we made it to the end, and this looks to be the most dead wing of the entire airport. I don't see anybody here. Good place to sleep. Ugh. I just found this rest zone right here by Delta. I think it's a place where you can go in and sleep. I don't want to disturb people if they're sleeping, but I do want to take a peek in there because if nobody's in there, I'm gonna get a quick nap. There's a lot of people sleeping in there. Oh, that's cool that they have that. It's actually a really nice touch. So right now it's 1:35 a.m. and you know it's late because the only people here are employees and people sleeping, and everything is closed at this point. But I still do have one more bone to pick. I want to go to the Buffalo Wild Wings because they owe me 10 wings, whether they like it or not. I paid $22 and we're gonna see if they're open. Maybe they have a chef that's back there and he's cooking and he's gonna give me my wings, but I need to get them. Otherwise, like I said, Buffalo Wild Wings, we have a massive issue. So let's head over there right now and let's see if they have it ready for me. Moment of truth. Does Buffalo Wild Wings have my order? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to leave this here, and I hope the first person who comes in feels really bad, because guess what? They did this, not me. All right, guys, so that is JFK after midnight. It's very windy and rainy right now. We're in the middle of a storm, so I'm gonna make this quick, but let's move on to the next airport/terminal after midnight. We are currently at Newark International Airport because I booked a flight, the last possible flight that I could book out of Newark, a 10:30 United flight going to Rochester, New York. Joke's on United though, because I won't actually be making my flight. I'm just using it to get inside of the terminal. And once I'm in there, I'm going to miss my flight so I can ultimately explore the airport around me into the midnight hours. Our flight is literally boarding right now and the gates are closing in 5 minutes. Not that we have to make the flight or anything, but we do have to get inside because otherwise we're gonna have invalid tickets when we try to scan through the security checkpoint. So let's go to TSA right now and let's see what the Newark airport looks like into the midnight hours. Now, to be fair, it is not 12 o'clock yet because the last flight out of Newark was 10:30 p.m. So after that, it's gonna be like 11, then 12, then 1 o'clock. So we're gonna be here into the midnight hours, but right now what you're seeing it at isn't gonna be its peak midnight-esque. All right, so if you happen to go to the airport around the midnight hours, this is the TSA line you're gonna be met with. You'll see literally 0 people here. Like, no joke, 0 people. Pre-check, normal economy, clear, nobody here. So we're gonna go in. It's probably gonna be the quickest TSA pre-check of my entire life. Even though pre-check is pretty superior, you get in pretty quickly. I think it's gonna take less than 30 seconds. All right, so we're walking up right now. I've never seen an airport so empty. I mean, I've been on like late flights. I've like flown on red eyes and stuff, but right now you literally see 0 people outside of a few employees. And I actually do see 1 person. There is a single human who is flying. Maybe he's on our flight, in which case he's very late to the flight because the flight I think is starting in 2 minutes. The gate's closed. All right, so we just got through TSA, nice and easy, probably a total of like 90 seconds maybe, which is crazy. And we're heading over to our gate right now because we're gonna watch the flight depart without us on it. So we checked in for the flight, paid for the flight and everything, but of course we wanna stay here longer than the allotted time. So what we're gonna do is just miss the flight and then just walk around and see what we can find. Okay, so our flight is at gate C103. So we're gonna be heading there. I'm curious if they like call my name. They're gonna be like, Sam, last call, we're about to board. Sam. Not me, he is not here. And I'd say 95% of the people we are passing are workers who I think are just done with their shift and going home. Because even if you are a gate agent, you don't really have to be here longer than 12 o'clock. All right, guys, so behind me is gate 103. This is the flight that Michael and I are supposed to go on. We entered Newark Liberty International Airport because of our boarding pass for the very flight behind me. Gates are about to close in I think 30 seconds. And little does he know that the 2 final passengers are sitting right in front of him in plain sight. Now, I don't know if he has a picture of me or a picture of Michael and he's gonna be like, yo, get on the flight right now. You guys are here, you have to get on the flight. But I'm trying to lay low so he doesn't do that because I really don't want to go to Rochester, New York, because that is where our flight is booked to go.
Your attention, please. This is the...
No. He just said, where are you guys going? Are you going to Rochester? Oh my gosh. They're making a final call for Rochester right now over the intercom. And then that guy also said, where are you guys going? Are you going to Rochester? And we lied. We said no. Okay, so the gate has officially been closed. You could no longer board our flight. So we're officially in no man's land now. We are just going to be at the airport because we don't have a current flight. All right, so as you guys can see, literally nobody's in this airport. So now it's time to explore a little bit. I want to see what restaurants are still open. I want to see if there's any like cool vending machines. Maybe we see some like really interesting processes like the Zambonis on the ice rinks, but they're going around the airport. This will be a fun time because right now it looks like people are just cleaning up. Like if you pan over there, you're just going to see like a gate agent who's just cleaning up. Maybe it's a janitor. It's happening behind us as well. But let's move. Okay, so this is what things currently look like in front of me at the airport. We're at Terminal C, which is the dedicated United hub. So all United flights out of Newark go out of this terminal. And as you can see, since we were on, I'm pretty sure the final domestic flight for United, there's no more flights. So the only people who will be coming into the airport at this point are people who are flying into the airport who maybe got delayed or something. They have a head spa right here that it looks like you can kind of just pop in and have somebody rub your cranium. Maybe you have like some pressure from the flight, but it looks like it's locked right now because you need an actual masseuse to do it. Oh, this is cool. Over here we have the Children's Lending Library. It's like one of those like little libraries they have. Leave one, take one. Well, I don't have a book with me, so I am gonna take one though. Lele Pons? Isn't this the YouTuber Lele Pons? Finding a YouTuber in the Newark library was not on my bingo card, but I'm glad. Let's see what she has to say. Any words of wisdom? What are the odds I get a shout out in this? She's like, oh no, I'm inspired by Sambucha. Anyways, here's the short story I ended up writing when I should be losing my... What are the odds? One sentence, and I'm getting something vulgar. Do better, Lele Pons. A lot of these restaurants still have people here because I think ultimately they're just like cleaning up from the night. Sometimes you forget. These stores close at like 10, but then they stay open till 11 because they have to obviously clean up and prepare for the next day. And they open pretty early too. So shout out to all the businesses and stuff that are inside of airports because you guys are working a lot. I think they're only closed generally from like 12 to 6. All right, what do we got down here? Ooh, we got a Dunkin', and tell me, is that Wendy? I got jump scared by Wendy right there. I doubt Wendy's is open, but I'm pretty sure Dunkin' would be open, right? They should be like open until midnight at least. All right, I'm gonna try my best to get a little Dunkin' treat right now. This would be a great find. Hi, what time are you open till? 24 hours? Wow, okay. Can I just get a Boston cream donut? 24-hour Dunkin'. Very cool. And there we have it. Since I rented out the entire airport, I could sit anywhere I want, so I'm gonna choose to sit right here, and I'm going to try my 20-hour-old airport Boston cream donut from Dunkin' at the back of Terminal C. Odds are that this is good, very low. Odds that I'm gonna take a bite, 100%. You ready for this? 8 out of 10. Something about this is hitting right now. Very liberal with the amount of chocolate they applied to this, because you're not gonna win on location. You are in the back of Terminal C, so you gotta win on product. The Dunkin' in the back of Terminal C, very solid. And they're 24 hours, which is great. Let's see what else is open though. Okay, I think I found a secret room in the airport. Down the escalator looks to be 2 secret gates, C114, C115. Let's go down here. I wonder, like, how do gates underground lead to planes? Think about it. All right, so these are some secret gates. Nobody's here, of course. This is so weird being down here when nobody else is here. All right, let's go up because there's 3 other wings of this terminal that I want to check out, because now we have access to the entire place with nobody here to stop us. I've never seen this before, but this is Mamava, which is like this pod. It's a privacy pod for pumping or breastfeeding, which is kind of cool. And you use like the app to get in, I guess, and it gives you like a custom code. So if you have to do that in public, that's a cool spot that I didn't even know existed. Should I download the app? Just kidding. The neon signs for the bathrooms make it look like a nightclub. And then you got some like ambient music and stuff, but then you look and there's nobody here. I don't know what this was supposed to be. Oh, welcome to the club. This is where one of the clubs are. Club Avolta, it's called. So it really is a club. So something that's cool about being here once the final flight has departed is that they start to put the morning flights here. So you'll see the earliest flight that you could take seems to be a 6 a.m. flight. So we're already into the next day, despite still being here from the night before. And they don't even have the rest of the flights up on the flight board yet. Now, some stores do seem to be 24/7. Like they have a gift shop here called Chibo Express. I don't know if that's 24/7, open till 11, open till 12, not entirely sure, but there are some stragglers that are definitely open longer than just like the normal 9 p.m. close time. Okay, I found some vending machines. This is the first 2 that we found. What do we have? So phone cards and SIM cards. And then in here, you can get Dramamine if you have motion sickness, Tylenol, which you can take if you're pregnant. And then we have Bye-Bye Germs hand wipes. So there's just a lot of clean and safe travels things. Okay. I feel like I can get that toothbrush with just a little bit of a shake. Let's see if I can get it. No, because it's stuck on there, the bristles. All right, I tried. Somebody's gonna get that though without paying. Maybe I'll come back to it. Ooh, I see a Starbucks here and it doesn't look closed. There's no way this is open though. If this is open, we struck gold here. I think it's open. I'm gonna get a decaf tea because it's night. I feel like caffeine at this time would be pretty bad for me, but let's get something. I didn't know it's even open. Can I get like a tall decaf tea?
May I ask what are you guys doing?
Just like travel vlog stuff.
My daughter subscribes to your channel.
Oh, for real? Oh, tell her I said what's up. What's her name?
Courtney.
Courtney? Well, hi, Courtney.
Right, shout out to Court.
All right, thanks so much. Bye, guys. Just got the Mint Majesty tea from Starbucks. I don't think I've ever had this before. Also, shout out to Courtney. Your mom just served me at the Starbucks in Terminal C. Hello, Courtney. Wow, so this is the other wing now. So we are in the second wing of this airport. The Chibo Expresses are all open. I will give them credit. They are 24/7, 365. They are working here. That would be fun, but I would definitely probably get into cuffs if we went onto those security cars. Can't do that though. So because we are in New Jersey, we got the big R here, Rutgers University. Shout out to all my Rutgers alumni. Yeah, just a nice big red R plastered in the middle of Terminal C here. Okay, there is yet another Starbucks. We've walked less than half a mile. I have one in my hand right now. Let's see if this one's open. There's no way there's 2 24/7 Starbucks within walking distance. There is. This area, there's not even a worker. This is just completely dead. So this wing of the airport, as we're getting to the back of certain wings, less and less people obviously are here. There was at one point a group of people coming in, so there must have been some inbound flight that landed. But outside of that, I mean, you guys say it. Very cool though. I'm actually having a really fun time walking around here. I want to find a spot that I would sleep at. This actually looks like a great area. So this area has nobody in it. It has a really good view. You see the big Boeing 37 Max. And so I feel like it would be solid to just like, you know, kick your feet up here. Okay, that's very uncomfortable. Immediately regret doing this, but you get the idea. At least I have a cup holder right here. Just imagine it was comfy and I'm just sleeping like this. How long has it been?
It's 5 a.m.
I gotta get to work. Oh, all right, let's keep going. Some gate agent is boozing because we found an alcoholic drink right here. C125 United. Whatever gate agent was there, sobriety test them maybe. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want that person to be in trouble. That's probably from like a patron. This is a very strange backrooms-esque area of the airport now. Why is there just random 10 chairs right here? Assuming this is always closed, why would you ever choose to sit here? Okay, so I found a bird on top of the light fixture right there. If you zoom in, I don't know what kind of bird it is. 2 sparrows. Are they stuck here permanently? Because once you're in here, how do you get out? There is no open way for these birds to get out of there. How do they get in the first place? Do they just come through one of like the tunnels? So this is where they have the service animal relief area. So if you're bringing an animal on the plane and they have to pee or poop before their flight, this is where you bring them into. I'm sure we just walk in, right? Oh, that's cute. They put a fire hydrant to incentivize them going to the bathroom. It smells better than a normal bathroom in here, which is surprising because they do it directly on the floor. So it means people are actually picking up after their dog, like the sign says. So that's good. Do I see a grand piano in the middle of the terminal? Is it rude to play this like around midnight? I gotta play something. I'm about to go crazy here. There's no way it's on, right? Wow, maybe a little out of tune or something. That's all you got. That's crazy they have that active in the middle of an airport like that. Talk about disturbing the peace of people. We've still yet to find a really cool vending machine outside of that one that almost had the toothbrush falling out, which we're about to get back to again, so maybe I'll give it a little kick because it's starting to get late enough where I have to brush my teeth. We've returned now, and it actually looks like somebody even tried to fidget with it a bit more. It looks easier than ever to try to get this now. I just pushed it back in. All right, we are now entering the final wing of Terminal C. So this is 3 out of 3 now, continues to be dead here, but we're gonna look around if there's anything interesting. We are gonna capture it and we're gonna look at it because this is a lot of fun. I think this might be the largest wing of all 3 of Terminal C. There's also some really cool restaurant fronts here that I wanna take a look at. We got Riviera, we got the Global Bazaar, which is like a marketplace of all different types of foods, which I guess if we walk into, which we can, because we're not restricted by anybody, we have some fresh sushi right here. Oh wait, is this overnight sushi? You think I'm able to buy this? It says pay at the nearest self-checkout. Should I get midnight airport sushi? Is that crazy? I don't know how long this has been sitting here, but how much is this? $28. Never mind then. So if you're a foodie, this would be the best area for you because there are a ton of different restaurants here and they look quite nice. Oh, the Zamboni. What did I say earlier? We're gonna see a Zamboni that cleans the airport floor. And there it is. Oh, those things are so cool. My dream is to be a Zamboni rider for the ice. So we're now gonna try to cross over into Terminal A, which is the newest terminal for Newark. This one is also for United and a couple more airlines, and that one's beautiful. So there is a shuttle that seems to be running this late. So we're gonna hop on it and we're gonna see if we can make a nice easy transfer there. It's like we're unlocking a new map right now. And it's the newest, best DLC map as well. Terminal A? Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, let's get on. Let's board this and go to Terminal A. Gotta get the best seat in the back. Wow. Entire airport transfer shuttle to ourselves. It feels like we're flying private at this point. Private terminals, Starbucks open, private shuttle services. Everything seems like a la carte, bespoke, made for me because nobody else is here. So in theory, the people working are only working for the few. And since I am the only person here, and Michael, we're getting the royal treatment here. All right, guys, so we made it to Terminal A. We are now here. I'm excited to see this one after midnight because this one is brand new. They're probably gonna have a lot of cool vending machines, hopefully a lot of stores that are open, or maybe nothing, which is also equally cool because during these late hours, oh, I mean, look at this, already so beautiful. And then looky here, we have Guy Fieri's Flavor Town. I really wanna eat here, but it's closed. Oh, there's Guy himself. Yo, Guy, can we come in? He clocked out though, he's not working now. All right, let's go in a bit. Here's a Lego lounge that's closed, but they're still running on the TV, some like Lego YouTubes.
Welcome to the airport.
I guess she could sense us from here. Like I said, this terminal is much newer and you can already sort of tell. Even the layout is a lot different. The other one had 3 separate wings. This one is just kind of like one mega wing in a sense. And they have better restaurants here as well. So here's Jersey Mike's, which is kind of cool inside of an airport. Don't really see like a fresh subs place ever in an airport. And especially a Jersey Mike's, it's not like a Subway. Freshest meats, I think Jersey Mike's is like peak fast sub. They even have a Pliables. I don't know if Pliables is regional or not. They're definitely big in the Northeast and like certain shore towns, but this is peak. They are so OP. Let's see if they have functional water fountains, which I didn't even see now that I think about it in the other terminal. Maybe they shut it off after midnight though. Nope, it's on. Let's go. It's that clean New Jersey water. Ooh, we got a Shake Shack in this terminal, which is kind of crazy. I could down that right now. The hunger's starting to kick in now that it's midnight. Wait, what? They have a breakfast menu now at Shake Shack? Egg and cheese, bacon, egg and cheese? What time does this start? I mean, obviously they're not open now, but I didn't even know they made this. They have hash browns too, avocado bacon chicken. I'm gonna have to go to Shake Shack soon. All right, does not look like much activity happening down this way outside of a single worker. I've never seen this inside of an airport, but we have a playground right here. What? I guess it's a good idea, like if you have kids and stuff. Is this SpongeBob? It's like cursed SpongeBob. What are these games? Is this what kids are playing now? What is, I don't know what this is. What am I supposed to spin this and then make the Okay, so you have to make that? Oh, that is way too high brain effort. Just give a kid like AI and YouTube and they're fine. All right, here we go. Pop quiz. What melts in your mouth candy originated cotton candy? Laffy Taffy or cotton candy? If I were to sleep in any chair, it would be this chair. Look how gorgeous this chair is. Oh my gosh. Oh. USB-C outlets right here. Thermostat set to 70, which is a little high, but it's not bad for a public place. And then you have all these trees. Oh, I could take the fattest nap.
A few moments later.
How long has it been?
5 minutes.
We gotta go. Oh, we're gonna get kicked out soon. Wait, just when I thought we found the best chair, this chair might take the cake. It's just a single lounge chair amongst a bunch of random chairs. I like the other one better. Still nobody here though. If I were to ever hide in an airport, I would just dress up as one of these mannequins and take their place. Although you'd have to be quite stiff. Maybe this guy. This guy has like a pose that I feel like you could hold for longer than a couple hours. What happened to no weapons in the airport? That's gotta qualify as a weapon, right? Baseball bat? Just saw an official sleeper. That guy was knocked out cold, just on the floor. Not the ideal spot to sleep, but you're definitely gonna have good space and nobody's gonna bother you.
Do you know the official state bird?
Of course, the canary. We just passed a digital billboard that said, "Hi Sam, like these are the instructions in Newark Airport," which was cool. It's like they are individually addressing me because I am the only person at this airport. So I wonder if they're like geolocating me using forensics and saying, "Oh, like that's Sam, he's the person here. Let's like now cater this to him by just inputting his name." That'd be really like big brain. So thank you Newark for targeting me. I appreciate that. We also waited there for like 30 minutes to try to find it and we couldn't. It was like shuffling through again. So I don't know if I was hallucinating or what, but hopefully you guys just saw that. What do you know? Another 24/7 Dunkin', and they have donuts too. So I think we're gonna have to run back another donut. If we can get ourselves another Krispy Kreme, then I can compare terminal to terminal 24/7 deep wing Dunkins. All right, so this Dunkin' didn't have a normal Boston cream, so I got the Krispy Kreme Delight here that has some cream on top of it, as you can see, but otherwise it's just a normal Boston cream. This one has significantly less chocolate around the edges. The other one was like dipped in chocolate. The entire thing was drenched, covered in it. So I'm gonna give this a nice fair bite though and compare them. This is now an hour later than that one. So this has been brewing for another hour. So this has got to be super stale. Let's find out. There's nothing inside it. How do you call yourself a Boston cream if there's no cream? All the cream is just atop it. Inside, nothing. Very disappointing.
All right, guys, so there you have it. That is Newark International Airport. That was actually really cool. I really enjoyed Newark into the midnight hours. I think I'm probably just gonna fly at this point, 10, 11, 12 o'clock, because I really loved it there despite things being closed. So if you need a hack on how to enter airports after midnight, just buy the last possible boarding pass and then miss your flight. All right, guys, but with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more content, make sure to click here. Otherwise, subscribe on your way out, and I will see you next time. Peace.